Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with oxygen not included. And in this episode, I want to get the Petroleum rocket going. I have done a few things off camera since the last episode. This is the big round base if you're tuning in for the first time. Kind of a custom map, but the stuff I've done since the last episode. Well, I was running out of coal, and I got a suggestion to remove the doors from these hatch rooms in order to get rid of the cramped debuff that they were all getting. So they can still be groomed, but because the stable has been cracked open, it's no longer stable, and they are no longer cramped. So hopefully they'll make coal quite a bit faster. I've noticed that the coal has been going up since I made that change, so that's good. What else did I do? I extended the power line from this oil refinery / power grid here, and extended it down this way, and linked it up to the other power production, which is over here. Right here, which was mainly natural gas and some coal, just in case the natural gas runs out. So the smart battery attached to this coal bank only kicks in if the battery charge drops below 15%. But the natural gas, it'll burn first here based on these settings. And we are out of natural gas pretty much here, so this thing will probably kick over to coal if it needs to, but the petroleum actually has a higher priority. Over here we got two petroleum generators. They're hooked up to this smart battery here, which is set to 57 to 100. So these will burn first. Actually, this will burn first, and then if that runs out, then these will burn the petroleum. That's kind of the other problem here. We only have this little bit here, and there was even less before, but I turned off the plastic making, and I increased the priority to these two oil refineries. And the other thing that was going on was that the pressure was too high here for the refineries to even work. It had gotten up to about 6 kilograms per tile in here. So I added a few more pumps. There's a pump here that I added and a pump here to just flush all that CO2 out of there. It goes through a filter here to filter out the natural gas, which we're burning off here. So I want to try to supplement the power even more, and I could do solar, but I find solar to be a pain in the you-know-what. So I might do hydrogen power a little bit more, because we've got all this hydrogen just sitting here, not really being used. So I think I'll do that. So I'll tie into this line here somewhere. Maybe here where we used to have the coal, and do some hydrogen generators here. Let's do that. Also, the research is coming along. Hydrocarbon combustion's done now, so we can do the petroleum rocket. I guess I'll start researching the next one here. What do we want here? I'll do these two next. And the rocket I changed as well. I don't know why I was doing one research module, because one steam rocket can easily handle 5. So that's what I changed. I moved the gantry up, moved the command capsule up here. And I'm actually wasting steam at the moment, so I'm going to turn that off. And we'll keep launching this rocket until I replace it with a petroleum one. Let's clear that line, that's good. This is ready to launch. I've already visited these two planets. Already 5, at least not 5 times, but I've cleared all these research things here. So we're only getting 10 research or data banks per trip now. So let's launch that one. There it goes. It's probably safe to switch to petroleum now, but I need Oxylite for that, because we need petroleum and we need an oxidizer to launch that rocket. So I need to set up a whole Oxylite production. I was thinking about doing it right here. There's some room. So I might just build a floor here. 4 high. Like that. Dig this out. And stick a... I'm going to build an electrolzyer setup in here. That'll produce oxygen that we can send off to a whatchamacallit, a oxidizer. Where's that thing? Refinement. Oxylite refinery, that's what I want. Produces quite a bit of heat. Uses 1.2 kilowatts, so we're going to need power for that. But we'll get the electrolyzer room done first, because that's kind of what has to be done. Okay, did I trap this dupe? Or are they just having a nap? Gene, get back to work. Oh, sore back. Maybe I shouldn't have woke Gene up. How's our rocket doing? 12%. So I guess I'll do the hydrogen power first, just to get that set up. I could use all this oxygen that's sitting out here. In fact, that would probably be a better idea, because it's not really getting used, and it's kind of high pressure. Maybe I'll do that first, to suck some of the oxygen out of the air. But eventually we'll want an electrolyzer set up to get oxygen and hydrogen production going. Okay, hydrogen generator. Let's do that. Out of gold, I'm going to build... How many can I fit in here? Starting here. I kind of want to put 3, but I can put some more elsewhere, maybe. This vent, hot polluted oxygen vent's kind of in the way. Maybe 2 will be good enough for now. So we need to bring that hydrogen down. Well, I can just bring it across here. Let's see here. I actually wanted to branch off after this, so maybe I'll come back from over here. And send that back up this way, like that, and like that. Should be good. I'll let them build that. Oh, and we got Printables. So the new update quality of life upgrade Mark 3 is coming out in a week now. What do we got here? Pacus, 8 Pacus. Let's print them. Yeah, so the update's coming out. Those poor Pacus. Turn them into food. We've just committed mass fish murder. Hey, where did they... I thought I got them all. Oh, I did. We have like 3 million food, so I've turned the grill off. Until we get this food back down to something reasonable. Maybe like 1 million or something. And the fridges are really low priority. Anyway, so yeah, the new Mark 3 upgrade is coming out in a week. So I'll be starting a new base with that. Let me know in a comment if you think I should start a new base kind of right away, kind of abandon this one and play on the preview branch, or whether I should wait till it comes out officially. What I usually do is start a little bit early, like 1 or 2 days before it actually comes out, because then it's usually pretty stable. What am I doing here? Oh, I don't think my logic wire is reaching far enough here. No, it's not. So we're just wasting hydrogen. Not really wasting it, but kind of wasting it. And we want to burn this before anything else, so we'll set that to 69 to 100. That battery is charged up. We should probably lower the petroleum slightly. Bring that down to something like 57 to 80. That way we'll burn that hydrogen before anything else. That'll work well. And that'll only send hydrogen as long as the hydrogen level is kind of around here, because this pump is controlled by this sensor here. So it'll only run if there's hydrogen sense here. That prevents any other gases going along this line here, which is good. So we have all this to use up, which is good. Very good. There's a lot of cleaning for them to do. Sedimentary rock. I should probably set some containers for that. Let's stick them here. Let's see. Sedimentary rock. We'll just leave it at priority 5. That'll be like a background task. They can just fill that up as they see fit, because there's a lot of idle dupes sitting around here. I have been kind of digging this out as well, just to get the space around the base all cleared up. I kind of have to dig all this out as well. Maybe I'll start doing that. Let's dig, not priority 8, priority 6. There's also a polluted hot oxygen vent here. I haven't been using them though because they're like 500 degrees. And they don't actually have that much oxygen in there. It's only producing 288 grams per second, which is a tiny, tiny amount. One day we'll crack this open. There's so much food in here. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing the new update. Should be fun. The whole job skill system is different. Okay, that's set up. Let's get our Oxylite production going here. So I do have lots of oxygen in here. Got extra power on this wire. Maybe I'll just suck the oxygen out of here. Or should I build a proper electrolyzer setup? It'll use this oxygen up in no time, so yeah, let's build the proper setup. So we need an electrolyzer. At least one. Maybe we'll leave room for 2, but one of those. Couple gas pumps. And we don't want everything getting out of here, so this should be a sealed room. Could be a liquid lock. I don't really care if any of the gases get out, actually. We could do something like this. This would be good enough. Just a little lip here to make sure the hydrogen doesn't get out. But we do want to filter that. So we want a gas filter. Do something like this. Oh, we're almost at cycle 700. So we'll filter out hydrogen and we'll burn that off. And then all the oxygen's going to go to an Oxylite refinery, which I'll stick one level down here maybe. Refining, Oxylite refinery. This needs quite a bit of power, so I will make it out of steel. We got a lot of steel. Actually, that's a waste. Let's just use iron. Oh, this thing looks tiny. I have this memory of it being much larger. And we'll want to auto sweep the little bits of oxylite that come out of this, because otherwise the dupes will go and try to pick it up. So put an auto sweeper here, and it can... Oh, I can't put it there. Okay, we'll stick it right there. That should be okay. And get them to put it in a container right here. Now we need a bunch of power for all this. So we got 960 on this line. Let's use conductive wire. Actually, 960. Yeah, we can run everything else on that, I think. I will use copper. Connect all that up. Really, this could be all heavy watt wire. That's pretty far away, though. Let's do this. So that's 480, 500, 600, 700. That should be safe on one circuit. But we need a separate line for this. An independent kind of line for these two things. Kind of running out of room here. I will stick a transformer down here somewhere. Oh, I think our rocket just got back here. I'm doing everything priority 9, that's probably not good. Let's take a transformer here underneath these two, just to keep them in line here. Make that out of iron, sure. Turn it around. And then I guess I'll crack these two sides open here. Put a floor in here. I'll do it along here. Take that out. And then we'll bring another power line over for all the other stuff. Copper, sure. We have a copper geyser, so that's why I'm doing everything out of copper. That's going to come down here. Jump over. Bag. And conduct a bridge. Plunk. Oh, and this thing needs water, but we also have to pick our filter here. Hydrogen. Okay. Actually, you know what? I have to pick oxygen as the filtered output. We're gonna have to put this through a double filter because we got a bunch of CO2 in here. That's okay. I could have done a liquid lock and vacuumed out the room so that there'd never be anything other than oxygen or hydrogen. We could stick an airlock in there just to keep that. I might remove this double filter later on. But for now, we have to filter out oxygen. Yeah, do that. And we're gonna send that oxygen down here. Like so. And we gotta let them catch up with all the building here. They're on the job. And food has decayed. That's okay. They're doing it. They're doing it. Let's pick Oxylite for this thing. Consumable or Oxylite. This should actually be underwater, technically. What's the pressure in here? 4,000. I think it'll be okay in the high pressure area, but we shall find out here. And we need water. We already have a water line here for up this thing. But this oil line is kind of in the way. So, we are going to have to change this up a bit here. We'll make a path for it here. Liquid bridge. We'll make a liquid bridge here. Right there. And right there. So once they built the bridges, then we'll take out that bit of pipe in between and we'll bring a water line down here. It'll go in here. Now it's super hot water, so I'm going to use insulated pipe for this. And I'm going to use a bit of super speed just to get this all built. Probably do another rocket mission here. Let's get the steam going. And we'll just let them finish this off. Looks like they're doing lots of other stuff. We'll get around to it though. Keep an eye on this hydrogen up here. Make sure we're not using it too fast. Still good. It's pretty high pressure. I'll do a low priority dig here just to clean all this out. Okay, that wire is all hooked up. No gas output. Yeah, everything else, I'm going to stick through another filter. 'Cause some of it's going to be hydrogen. This is totally a waste of power, but I don't care. That'll go in there. Hydrogen will go up here, we'll stick it in a generator, and everything else will be CO2, will flush out, stick outside the room. And the hydrogen, we'll just burn it off. It's not a whole lot of it. We will connect it to that circuit though, so at least it can be used. I think I did that all right. I think I hooked this up wrong actually. Oh no, everything's going in there. Filtering. Oh yeah, once this is hooked up, it'll work. Fingers crossed. We'll connect that to that. And then we need a petroleum line to go over to where the rocket will be. Wow, we got a lot of piping going on here. I do have a bit of a space here, along in between here and here. So let's build another pipe. This is going to be hot stuff. Okay, what temperature is it? Petroleum 44. It's actually not that warm, but we should insulate it. So we'll come across this way. Drop down over here. Bring it through here. This will take a very long time for them to build. And I'm going to crack open this abyssalite. That'll be fine. We can put some insulated tile to replace it after. That's all priority 8. This one's going to be hydrogen. This filter. There we go. This thing's running. But we got no water yet. Because I didn't build the pipe yet. So let's build that priority 9, because we want that to go. Oh, we got to remove our oil pipe here first. Some oil will fall on the ground here. That's okay. And then this can go down there. Okay, here comes the water. Looking good, looking good. This should start popping. Oh, max gas pressure. Yeah, we gotta get the CO2 out of there first. There she goes. Oh, we got all sorts of gases in here now. Oh, and we got our first bits of oxylite. Maybe. Awaiting delivery gold. Let's set the priority of this to 8. Actually, I don't really have much of a source of gold. But it doesn't use that much. It uses a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. So that's okay. Okay, so that's all working. Looking good. It's all hot oxygen because we don't care what the temperature is. Okay. That pipe is... Well, that pipe's done already. Wow, they're quite efficient little buggers. Okay, we're gonna do... that. Oops. Okay, that's our petroleum line. I can extend it a bit more here. Meteors are about to come in. Oh, well, we're wasting steam, but I'll turn that off. We're gonna dismantle this rocket anyway. But it's full of steam, so we're gonna launch it one more time here. Launch that puppy. And then when it gets back, we'll dismantle it, and we'll turn it into a petroleum rocket, because we should be ready. I'm just going to use one petroleum fuel tank, and one Oxylite fuel tank, I think. That's getting done still. Now I could build 10 research modules on this thing. One fuel tank's enough. It would be a very tall, very tall rocket. This might actually get in the way of everything. Maybe I'll stick with 5. Yeah, maybe I'll stick with 5, and then we can add another tank later on. But one tank, petroleum fuel tank, will get us 30,000 kilometers, so we can get to... Oh, actually, that's not very far. Maybe I'll do 2 tanks. Or maybe I should just do 3 and set the quantities lower. Okay, we're not getting a huge amount of Oxylite here. I don't think we need a whole heck of a lot of it though. That'll just keep running. Collect that up. Okay, how are we doing for petroleum? This tank is going back up, that's good. These aren't running as much, that's good. Hydrogen is being used instead. We're still doing iron over here. Once they run out of this iron though, we got a bit of a problem here. Because we're sending oil into this refinery, it's getting super hot, and then it's being refined. But if there's no metal going through here, this whole refining process will stop. But for now, we'll do some more gold amalgam to gold. I think we'll do 50 of those. Just keep this thing busy. I probably won't do a hydrogen rocket during this base. We'll save it for the next base. Let's get rid of this here. What do we got at the gate? Water! Shovel eggs. Yeah, let's take them. You know what? I should really build a little place for these guys to live. Because they make, they eat regolith, and they make lots of meat. Like a ridiculous amount of meat, unless they fixed it. Let's build a little cage for them. I think if you put them in a metal room, they can't get out. So let's do an eye just off the side of the base here. It doesn't have to be big. Let's just do something like this. 4 high. I was gonna leave all this empty space, but something like that. And hopefully, I can't remember if they can go through pneumatic doors. I don't think they can. If they get free though, we're in big trouble. Pneumatic door. can't remember if it has to be out of steel or not. Yeah, I can't really remember. We'll try this. Man, we gotta get those eggs over there before these guys hatch. Yeah, how am I gonna deal with that? I guess we'll have to build an incubator here. Or 3. What the heck is that under food? It's been a while since I made those. Incubator. Yeah, let's... Oops. Didn't need that much room. We'll get them incubated, and then we'll destroy these, and they'll just incubate naturally. I really can't remember if this door is enough to hold them in, though. Let's just hook this power up for now. Oh, I can't go through the door. So... for now, let's take that out. How's our rocket? 46%. So in here, we're gonna do shovel. Priority 8. Can I not copy those settings? Guess not. Okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. So once they're in here, we can remove these. We'll incubate them for a little while. There we go. Incubation 5%. Okay. And then we want to feed them regolith. So I'm going to do a critter feeder. Actually, I won't do a feeder. I'll just do a container. Stick a container here. We'll fill it with regolith, and then we'll dump regolith on the floor for them to eat. Well, that'll get really hot in there. Filtration medium, regolith, priority 8. Oh, they're getting the hugs. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Guess I'll rip these out of here now. Oh, we'll let them incubate a bit more. Watch me forget about them and they'll just run out this little hole here. Okay, how hot is this regolith? Minus 30. I guess it was in a cold room. Maybe I'll seal them right in here. Okay, how are they doing here? 13%. I'm gonna forget about them, so I'm just gonna dismantle these. And we'll seal this room up. And hopefully they'll be contained. I can't remember whether you need an airlock or whether you need a pneumatic door to keep them in there. Anyway, we'll come back and see in the future here. If not, they're going to get out and probably cause some issues. Okay, the petroleum. Let's get that liquid pipe going. How's our rocket doing? 85%. Uh-oh, what happened in here? What did I do? What did I do? Does it get too hot? Yeah, it got too hot in here. 279 degrees. How did that happen? We're putting water in there. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. Because this room's kind of finished. You don't need the steam anymore. It was kind of a nice cooling loop I had going on, though. I'll just let it continue to run, because they can't go in there and repair anyway. We will just leave it. But this whole line can come out here. Don't need to send hydrogen there anymore. Let's set our priorities, though. Let's deconstruct this line. We don't need it anymore. We're done with the whole steam deal. Now this aqua tuner is probably going to overheat and get destroyed at some point. And then we'll just dig in from here, crack it open, let it just dismantle it all. All the steam will fly out into the void and just disappear. Oh, just in time. Okay, we're gonna get rid of... Oh, there goes our data banks. How many did we get here? Should be 10 each. Yeah, 50. Okay, so the bottom of the rocket's coming off. And we're gonna get 2 fuel and 1 oxylite. Plus a petroleum engine. And I'd kind of like to leave 5 research modules. That way when we visit a planet, we'll get all the data banks. But we don't really need data banks. Because we're going to be done the research pretty soon here. Actually, not that soon. Go, Nisbet. I'll just get rid of these. We'll build the base first. Then the fuel. Then the oxylite. And we should be able to launch with that. Petroleum engine. Priority 9. And then we'll take this out of here. Speed things up. Hopefully we'll get 1 petroleum launch before the episode's over. So this will be liquid fuel. We could get away with 1, but I'm going to build 2. That's coming out, that's coming out. That should be good enough. We don't have to adjust anything else. I could add more science modules, but we'll just stick with 3 research modules. And let's get that petroleum over there. Insulated. Igneous rock should be okay. I'm gonna bring that... How do we want to do this? We won't be able to reach this without a ladder. I might have to crack this open. We'll go like this. Get rid of that. Another one of these. Oh, and I'm gonna need a gantry for the oxylite delivery. Okay, let's take out this bunker tile. We'll build it a bit higher to protect this area. Extend that ladder up. Should be all good. Okay, solid oxidized tank. Oh, meteor shower. I will let them work through it. Hopefully they don't get a meteor to the head. That always hurts. Okay, we're gonna put this ladder up here. Oh, they don't need that one there. And we'll do a bunker tile right above them here. Kind of help protect this area. Oh, we can't build it there. We already got a bunker door. Oh yeah, I gotta bring the petroleum up here. That's all unreachable, so we'll build... This will get destroyed, but we can take it back down after. Oh, that tank filled up fast. Now we don't want this tank full. We'll cut it back down to 0. But we do need Oxylite, and I think we need a gantry for this, so we're gonna have to remove some ladder here. Gantry, gantry. That's gotta go right there. So these 2 ladders have to go. Now the gantry uses 1200 watts. Well, what I've noticed is if you use 2 gantries at once, it doesn't actually cause an overload. I don't know why, but... And you can use like a filter gate to kind of stage the deployment of the gantries. Okay, priority 9. All the things. Now I probably don't need all this Oxylite. Let's do 500 and see how that goes. I don't have the calculator open, so I'm not really sure how much I'll need. Okay, that's gonna go right there. Now, are they gonna get up there? Are they gonna be able to squeeze that little hole? I'm not quite sure. I hope so. So I'm going to do separate automation for this. We'll connect this automation to another, just to a hydro sensor. Okay, we got our Oxylite. We have some Oxylite. Oh, they put 1700 in, even though I said only put 500 in. This building will soon require materials that are unavailable. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can retract the gantry. And we have a... Yeah, let's see how far we can get with this setup. Too far. Is it? Too far, really? Let's see what we got here. I think I might need oxidizer. More oxidizer. Total range 17,500. Okay. Let's just... Oh, they took some out. Look at that. Let's try 1,800. And see what happens. We got Oxylite on the ground. That's not good. Let's make this Oxylite container priority 9, just so there's no Oxylite sitting on the ground. How much of that stuff do I have? Oxylite, and not a whole lot. Okay. I'm gonna put another 400 kilograms of petroleum in here as well. Wow, that fills up really fast. How far can we go now? Oh, I think we can... Oh, no. 19,594. Oh, we're so close. I should have checked exactly how much of each thing I needed here. Oh, we're so close. Okay, we don't need all this Oxylite. We probably to something like that. Okay. Is that reachable? Yes, that's reachable. I think they can squeeze through here. Maybe? Let's make this an emergency. Awaiting Oxylite delivery 49 milligrams. Anyone? Bueller? Is it reachable? Where is it we can send there, or try to send there? Snappy, can you move here? Oh yeah, no problem. We have enough of it, right? 1,300 kilograms, priority emergency. Let's just do 9. What are they doing? Why are they trying to deliver a few milligrams? The progress hope. Okay, what's going on here? No one's delivering anything. Delivered gold. There's some here. You can grab it. You can use it. Let's nudge this up a bit. Don't have to, but we do have a to-do list now. I think this is messed up. Okay, I think they can fit through here. Well, I already sent a dupe there, so they can get there. They're just being difficult. Why on earth are they trying to deliver a few milligrams? Let's put that up. Suffocating. Okay, let's turn red alert off. I think something was going wrong over here. Something very wrong. Maybe they were trying to get a little bit of... Oh, maybe they were trying to get a little bit of Oxylite from like a puffed or something over here. Bet you that's what they were doing. Yeah, it's probably something they can't get to for some stupid reason. So we're gonna just deconstruct this. And we'll build it again, and then we'll shove some oxalate in there. Hopefully they don't go after this 49.6 milligrams of oxalate, wherever that may be. Where is this tiny amount of oxalate? Well, that's not it. Okay, let's rebuild it. Rocket. Solid oxidizer. Priority 9. And hopefully this time they can figure it out. We'll just fill it as much as we can. As much as we can. $21.97. I think there might be a bug maybe with me messing around with this up and down. Okay, that's good enough. How much we got in there? 2,200. I think that's way more than we need. Let's see where we can go. No problem. Oh yeah, we can go far now. Total range 45,000. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the metallic one. I think my gantries are all back. Yep. Okay, first petroleum launch. Here we go. Launch that sucker. Things are gonna get hot here. That's okay. That's okay. Goodbye, rocket. And she's off. Cool. I think I might wrap things up there. That was the goal of this episode. Get the petroleum rocket going. This is all ruined, but that's okay. We're not using petroleum as much. Got a good stockpile now. Most of the power is being generated from natural gas and hydrogen, which was the goal. Coal is growing again, that's good. Yeah. Let's see what we got here before we finish up here. Joya seed, sure. I always like to end my episode zoomed way out here so we can see everything going on. Looks good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.